Oh man. New layout. Try something new. Hope you guys like it. How's everyone doing tonight? Huh? We doing okay? Suffered the last 2 nights of wrestling, haven't we, as wrestling fans? Make sure you guys can hear me. Last 2 nights of... Okay, you can. Alright. Just want to make sure that I was live and people can hear me and I'm coherent, if you will. Alright. Alright. Now that I have everything under control here, for the most part here, I want to apologize for not being on here last night. I usually am put up here every Monday after Raw. I had to call into work last night. Like I said before, I'm a manager of a Domino's. So when shit's the fan, I go fix it and I go do it. So sometimes shit like that just happens. I wish it didn't. Wish my life was a little easier sometimes, but hey, what can you do, you know? So I decided to Tuesday's live stream. I mean, what the hell? I'm never home on Tuesdays anyways. Try something new out, you know? Okay. So I come up here and review SmackDown for you guys. And, you know, I really wasn't looking forward to it because it's SmackDown. I mean, it used to be really good, and now I'm just kind of like over it, if you will. I can't find any enjoyment into SmackDown anymore. And to be quite honest with you, a lot of people are going to disagree with me. A lot of people are going to disagree with me. But I think Raw has been a better show lately. Just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me with that, but I think Raw has been a better show. Even though it's been horrible. I think it's only horrible because the 3-hour thing. With SmackDown, it's only up 2 hours, but you know, I just feel like it's horrible. You know, I feel like, well, obviously both shows are pretty damn horrible. And I'm sick as a fucking dog too. But I thought at one point, you know, the show was boring for the most part, and I really thought, you know, maybe it might be a good show. And then it was after the Charlotte promo, and then afterwards it just went downhill. I lost interest for the whole entire show. I hardly watched any of it. I watched maybe the last 15 minutes of that gauntlet match, but for the most part, I couldn't stay awake. I couldn't pay attention to it. I didn't care. There's nothing in there that interested me at all. I mean, we're in a WrestleMania season, right? It sure doesn't fucking feel like it, man. I feel like we're in the middle of fucking summer. I mean, honest to Christ, that's what it feels like. So, anyways, show starts off with Charlotte Flair's promo, and you have to know, for the last like fucking 3 weeks, it's been Charlotte or Becky starting the show off, either show. She comes out and basically trolls the audience. I mean, all day people have been tweeting. I mean, I kind of tweeted a little bit about it, but nothing too extreme. And then Charlotte was just having fun with it, man. She was tweeting back, and then comes on TV and, you know, basically just does the same thing on TV except verbally instead of over text or whatever. So, you know, I wasn't expecting Becky, and she never showed up on the show at all. I think Becky's going to be gone for, I bet a couple weeks. I bet the WWE will do this. I bet they will probably keep her off TV for a couple weeks, and then, you know, eventually people are like, where the hell's Becky at? Where's Becky at? And then, like, last fucking minute she shows up out of nowhere. Which, unfortunately, I think this is leading into a triple threat match, and I really, really don't want it to, man. Which, unfortunately, I don't really want to be a triple threat, man. I would literally rather lick a dog scrotum to watch that triple threat match, to be honest with you. I don't want to watch a triple threat match. I'm going to be at WrestleMania, like I said before. By the way, if you want to fund my WrestleMania trip, don't have to. But I have plenty of money for it. But I want to do some other stuff when I'm there at WrestleMania. I want to do WrestleCon, I want to do Access. I want to meet some of these podcasters. I mean, I'm not famous yet on YouTube. I don't know if I will be. But I like to do some extra time. And for me to do that, I like to... I need to be away from work longer, but longer away from work, less money I make, blah, 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 blah. So, if you feel generous for this channel, I like to keep this channel going. In the description is Streamlabs donations, because I'm 1,000 fucking subs yet, so I can't do any type of, super chat donations to the chat yet. But anyways, I do not want to watch Charlotte Flair, Charlotte Flair, Becky, and Ronda a triple threat match. You know, maybe the more the time gets to it, the more I'll be interested in it, the more I think about it. But I don't really have interest in watching a triple threat match. I've said it from the beginning, I don't want to watch a triple threat match. I want to watch it straight as Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. I don't want to watch it any other way, any other type of stipulation, just straightforward one-on-one match, main event WrestleMania. And unfortunately, WWE just cannot, you know, contain themselves and put Charlotte in the main event. Because it's going to be a main event. You got to put your top, I guess, fucking person is the women's division in there. You're going to have to, I guess, which I hate that. But, you know, Charlotte Flair, they want to build her like her old man. So, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. But anyways, that Charlotte Flair promo was that was probably the best thing the whole show. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I could not fucking stay awake. I couldn't do it. And other people will tweet at me saying, you know, it's not as bad as Raw, because I only saw the highlights for Raw, and people are like, it's not that bad. And I'm like, it's pretty bad. I'm sorry, it's pretty bad. So after the Charlotte Flair promo, let me go back to the Charlotte Flair promo. She starts. Apparently, she was obviously prepared for what the fans were going to backlash at her. And but there was never never interference, never someone coming out. She just comes out and just bullshits and leaves, which is Charlotte Flair. What they fucking do. So then, anyways, moving on here, we had the triple threat tag team match with Mandy Rhodes and Sonya Deville versus Naomi and Carmella, and then we had the Iconics. And then as soon as I saw that match, I'm like, I tuned out. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't get fucking behind something that nothing's over with. You can't put something on TV and just pray to God it gets over. It's not over. I'm not interested in it. I don't think anyone else was interested in it. It was just for the build for the women's tag team elimination chamber match. Fine, no problem. But like, do something else. Something else. You don't have to put all 6 women in that fucking match, or in one match, and then call it a fucking night. Do something. Do a promo. Do some sort of crazy twist. Something, man. I'm so fucking tired of watching these shows and thinking, oh god, here we fucking go. Like, nothing interests me. I want something to interest me, and that didn't fucking do it. That did not interest me whatsoever. And after that, can't remember what the hell was after that, but then they had the Miz TV, and I tweeted, you know, I want to fucking throw up watching it. And then the Usos come out, and then how Miz and Shane McMahon said they're the best tag teams in the world, and Usos was like, yeah, no, you're not. And then they did a super kick at the end, and then I guess they're put up for that match. Which actually, if I had to pick one match I'm looking forward to the most, that's not the Chamber match. It's probably that actually, because I'm interested to see what that goes storyline wise. They're gonna start this feud with the Miz and Shane McMahon, or are they going to keep them going to like last minute? Is this gonna be a WrestleMania match? Are they gonna go into WrestleMania? Is it gonna be heel turn WrestleMania? Something's gonna implode here. I still think it's gonna lead back to Crown Jewel. Might just drop that because this whole the whole controversial thing that happened over there in Saudi Arabia. They might just drop it and say fuck it. But I had a feeling that's gonna tie into that somehow. But anyways, moving on here. I seriously thought that after that, I was like, man, I'm looking forward to anything else. And I didn't know. I mean, I've been kind of tuned out of WWE this week because I've just been too busy at work. But I didn't know there was going to be a gauntlet match tonight. I didn't know that was actually going to be a thing. So then, Mustafa Ali is hurt, which is really fucking bummer, dude. I love Mustafa. I wish he got better. I wish he was in a match, and he's not going to be, unfortunately. But I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he comes back soon. I hope that he gets another opportunity, something like this again. Probably it's going to be after Mania at this point. If they do something at Fastlane, maybe, Mustafa Ali comes back from his injury and says, I never had chance to fight you, Daniel Bryan. I want to fight you. And then somehow that leads into a Fastlane, which obviously Mustafa is not going to win. But, it might lead to something else. But I hope nothing but best for him. I hope he comes back and have some sort of match towards the WWE Championship, because we need something different. And Mustafa Ali is a new face in that direction. It'd be cool to see that. But anyways, they replaced him with the New Day, right? And then so I was hoping it'd be Big E, and it wasn't. I really don't care about Xavier Woods. I've always loved Kofi. But they replaced Kofi, and then Kofi's in this thing for 45 fucking minutes, man. Holy shit. He's gonna probably take a long-ass ice bath and a hot shower afterwards, man. I mean, holy crap. But, honestly, guys, with the Kofi Kingston Daniel Bryan match, it was okay. I watched bits and pieces of it. It was okay. And then Kofi beat Daniel Bryan, which I was really surprised about that. And then afterwards, then he came out. It was not Samoa Joe. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, that was okay, too. I was actually really intrigued with the Samoa Joe match with him. That was pretty cool. But then he pins him with a roll-up. And Samoa Joe beat the shit out of him. Saved by AJ Styles comes out next. And then AJ Styles beats Kofi Kingston. And then we get standing ovation. And I even clapped my living room for him because I was happy for him. And then I was looking at the clock. I'm like, oh, man, it has to be over soon. It's 9:59. I'm like, okay. It's going to be Randy Orton. You know what's exactly going to happen here. And exactly what I thought happened. It came out of nowhere. RKO 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton is the last person to enter into the Elimination Chamber match at the pay-per-view this Sunday. And that was it. That was it. I mean, here's how I look at it, guys. Here's how I look at it. If you're not a fan of professional wrestling and you turn to this show and you're intrigued by it, either you're going to be so intrigued by it or you're going to think this is boring. And I really think most people watching this is going to think this is really fucking boring. Because I've been watching wrestling for 20 years and I thought it was boring. Not because of... I don't know why. I mean, not because of, how shitty it's been, like, consistently for the last couple of weeks here, both shows. But because I watched it, even though I wasn't watching it, and came back and watched it again, I would thought it was shitty. And I hate thinking that, man. I hate thinking that. I love the WWE. I also hate the WWE. And I hate it. I wish that wasn't a thing. But you know what? I'm sorry. It sucks. It sucks. It's horrible. I hate saying it, but it's horrible. It's horrible, man. I'm so fucking over this fucking product. I'm more intrigued with All Elite Wrestling, and there's one goddamn match, and I like All Elite Wrestling better right now than WWE, and there's one fucking match yet. It's all been builds, it's all been promos. What does that fucking tell you? I am more intrigued with AEW than WWE, and AEW is doing less. Sorry, not sorry. Dollar at Walmart. But anyways, man, I give this show a fucking 3. 3 out of 10, man. 3/10, I guess. And I'm sick, so I really wasn't paying attention. I was trying to stay awake, if you will. But my voice so low. This music sounds good. Oh yeah. Anyways, that's it for SmackDown, guys. I mean, that's really honest to God it. And I've noticed this trend too lately. When there's a good show on, we get more people on YouTube. When there's a bad show on, there's not many people on YouTube. And I only have like 15, 16 subs at the moment here. I do get a couple of you guys in here who actually do follow me pretty good, and I appreciate that so much. I don't have many people at the moment here. But for those who do follow me and those who do sub to me, I really, really appreciate it here. I'm not going to be up here long. I just want to give a couple things that happened the last week or two. But, you know, I feel bad because I don't want to hate on the product. I honest to God don't. But it's been so fucking bad, man. It's been so fucking bad. And, you know, I was actually semi-disappointed when I missed Raw last night because of work. And then I actually talked to Greg Morgan from Good Mike Work Commentaries. And I told him, like, man, I'm at work. How's it going? And he goes, be glad you're at work. Because and you're getting paid to be at work. Because we're suffering through all this right now. It's horrible. And I thought, okay, I'm really glad about it, you know. And then I watched the highlights from when I came home last night. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad I was at work, to be honest with you. There were a couple things there. I mean, the only main thing that really came out of that fucking whole show was the Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair whole feud incident. But that was it. Like, everything else was just fucking a waste of time. And then watching this show tonight on SmackDown, it was kind of the same thing. It was just kind of a waste of a fucking show. I mean, they're building out the Elimination Chamber. They're kind of autopilot for the moment because of WrestleMania, kind of awkward time here. But usually make these awkward times better. You know, I hope after the Chamber pay-per-view, it picks up a little bit, and after Fastlane, you gotta go fucking full speed, man. I mean, last year and 2 years ago, some of the builds are really, really good, and this year I'm just like, I mean, their main focus is obviously the Charlotte Flair or the Charlotte Becky Ronda feud, which is fine. I mean, that's obviously a main event. They're building it like it's the biggest match of the whole entire fucking century. It's gonna be a main event, which is fine, but like, I'm not. I'm worried. I'm worried about it. I'm worried because I don't want to be a triple threat match, but it's going to be a triple threat match. And I'm worried about it because I know Becky's going to win. I know she's going to be in there. I know she's going to win. I'm going to be so fucking happy for her. But I'm worried that they're going to book it wrong. They're going to do a shitty ending. It's going to be like, she needs a pin or tap. I prefer tap, but she needs to tap out Ronda Rousey. But it's most likely at this rate going to be tapping out Charlotte Flair. I mean, I hope not. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, if you guys are listening, what do you guys think here? I think they need to do something big for this. I mean, they need to do something big for it as soon as, not the Chamber, but Fastlane is over. Like, I'm going to be at the Raw in Pittsburgh the night after Fastlane, and I swear to God, they better do something big for WrestleMania that night. Like, some sort of big promo, not for them, but for just other matches going on, and you gotta do something, man. The only draw you have at Mania right now is I guess Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. That's the only thing really building right now. I mean, you got Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. Okay, everyone's gonna be excited for that. That's gonna be a killer match regardless. I mean, we're all looking forward to that. But you gotta have something else, you know. I mean, Daniel Bryan doesn't have an opponent yet. Asuka doesn't have an opponent yet, and according to some sources, that Asuka doesn't have any. She has no opponents yet. And if Charlotte is going to be in this feud, in this triangle thing now, which she's obviously going to be, she's obviously going to be in it somehow. Who the fuck is Asuka going to face? And I thought, well, she's going to face probably everybody on SmackDown roster. Naomi, Jesus, who else is there? Naomi, Carmella, and maybe a Nikki Cross type thing. Maybe. But, you know, I don't know, man. You know, sorry to sniff in the microphone, guys. I'm so fucking sick too. But I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to predict. I don't know. I'm just really disappointed in the whole fucking product at the moment, guys. I'm really disappointed. I wish that it was a little better. As a wrestling fan, I'm really disappointed. And then as a fan going to WrestleMania for the first time, I mean, I'll have fun. I'll have a fucking blast. I know I will. I don't mean to come up here and bitch, because I'm not a person who comes up here and just bitches. I'm not a guy who comes up here and just throws a fit about wrestling and saying, you know, kill Roman Reigns, kill Charlotte Flair. I don't do any of that shit. If anything, I like Charlotte a lot, actually, and I even like Roman a lot, actually. But I'm kind of behind the fans on this one, man. I'm usually the one that steps back and says, listen, it's not all that bad. And for the most part, it really isn't all that bad. But you can't tell me that, you know, you're really going to just insert Charlotte because you can. That's what pisses me off. You're going to insert Charlotte because you can, and because you want to, and because she's Ric Flair's daughter, and she's a Flair. And her last name is fucking gold in this business. Sorry, I'm going to focus here. So that's what pisses me off. That's what really pisses me off. That's what really grinds my gears, if you will. I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that came out of this whole entire 2 episodes. Sorry, was the Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch thing. That's it. I mean, really, that's it. Besides the women's tag team titles, which would be cool looking forward to. I unfortunately won't be home because I have to work again. But I definitely have my job when I work at Domino's. I definitely can sneak off for a couple minutes in my office and watch it for 5-10 minutes if I want to, or sneak off for a second and, you know, just take a quick peek at it. It's assuming it ends at 10:45, 11 o'clock. I probably glued to my phone the last half hour, have it with me or something, just have the audio playing. But am I looking forward to the pay-per-view? I mean, I'll get to that. I'll do a video tomorrow, Thursday, on the predictions for this show. Am I looking forward to it? No, I'm not. Just the Elimination Chamber match with the women's tag team titles. I hope Becky and not Becky, I'm sorry, Sasha and Bayley win. I mean, they're the favorite. And then, you know, Daniel Bryan's going to retain. If he doesn't retain, then it'll be interesting. Then that will be interesting. I mean, now thinking about it now, I kind of hope he doesn't retain, because I want something new. I want something to happen. I want something to keep going forward, man. You know, I don't know. I'm interested. I'm interested in that match now. I'm not thinking about it out loud. So, like I said before, it's just probably a catchphrase on this channel now. We'll have to see what that happens here. I don't think there's anything else, man. I'm up here for a half hour already. There's not really much else to talk about. Not really much to negotiate. Let me take a look here at Twitter while we're all here, I guess. Oh, yeah, and the passing of Pedro Morales. You know, I wish I could relate to that more. You know, that really is far out of my stretch. I mean, I wasn't around in the 70s, man. I was only born in 1994. So I really just caught the end of the Attitude Era and right beginning of the Ruthless Aggression Era. So I'm start watching wrestling. I take it back, probably 2000, 2001, right when WCW was bought out by WWE. So Pedro Morales, I really don't have memories of him, man, but he's such a legend in this business. So I'm really, really grateful for his contributing to the business, holding a world title for 2 years. I mean, not many people now do that nowadays. So my thoughts with his family and his friends, and I'd like to say thank you for his dedication to the business all those years ago. This is interesting. We're gonna go on Twitter. If you're new to this channel, this is what I do. I usually have to do my rant or review. We typically go on Twitter and just take a look on Twitter and see what's going on here. I found something interesting. Hopefully I can get this going here. Sorry, it's all black. That's not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? Let me see here. Do I want game capture display? That's not what I want. Fucking OBS. Video capture device. That has to be it. Not my webcam. Oh, we do need that. So I'll put my face up here. How's it going? Yeah. Okay, there we are. Let me blow this up real fast here. Well, that's weird. The fuck? Let me just make sure this is working properly. Let's see. Is it gonna keep doing that if I do this? Hang on, I feel like an idiot for not doing this properly, but... Dude, what the fuck is going on? Clearly I made an error somewhere. Yeah, sure did. Is it display capture? There we go. That's what I'm looking for here. Let me move this guy over. That's what we're looking for. Alright. How many of me does it take to figure out this whole fucking thing? So, this thing also. Alright. So I just saw this. I don't know if this is kayfabe or not, but Sasha Banks re-aggravates shoulder injury. Which I don't know if it was actually real or not. Or I knew about it. Holy fuck, 20% off. And now I don't have to pay $894 now. Sasha Banks re-aggravates shoulder injury. Triple threat match. The injury forces Banks out of the match, leaving her partner Bayley compete by herself. Are we for real right now, man? When did this article come out? Is this fucking new? She's out. Is she really out? Oh my god, she's really out. Bro, you for fucking real? You for fucking real, man? She's out? She's fucking out. Wow, that sucks. Where's she been lately, huh? She's been gone for a little bit. Turn my mic up here. Well, breaking news, I guess. Sasha Banks is out of Elimination Chamber match. Wow. Well, that changes some shit up. Poor fucking Sasha, man. She can never get a break. That's insane. That's literally insane. Alright. That's it for me, guys. There's not much to really talk about. I want to be up here, just be up here. I appreciate you guys coming up here and appreciate you up here and watching me. Appreciate you guys coming up here and listening to my rant. Thank you so much. If you guys are new to the channel, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm up here a couple times a week where we discuss everything. All my links for my social medias are down below in the description. Twitter, I have a music channel, which I'm doing a lot of stuff lately on. Thank you for watching, guys. I will be up here tomorrow with the Elimination Chamber predictions, and then after that, probably Elimination Chamber review, probably Monday morning, and then we'll go from there. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you guys later. Take it easy.